So have you read this question properly? Let me read once, then I'll ask conceptual question, okay? It says a company needs rupees 12 lakhs for the installation of a new factory, which yield an EBIT of rupees 2 lakh annually. All right, clear. So 12 lakh is the requirement and EBIT is how much? EBIT is 2 lakh. All right. The company has the objective of maximizing the earnings per share. Okay, same objective like the previous ones. It is considering the possibility of issuing equity shares. It is considering the possibility of issuing equity shares plus raising a debt of 2 lakh, 6 lakh or 10 lakh. Okay, three options are given. One is the company will, firstly, the company needs 12 lakh rupees. Then there are three options. The company will obviously issue the equity shares, but along with the equity shares, it has three options in its hand. One is raising a debt of 2 lakh, then second is raising a debt of 6 lakh, and the third is raising a debt of 10 lakh. Okay, it shows, okay, that I'll ask you. Then the current market price per share is rupees 40, which is expected to drop to 25 per share if the market borrowings were to exceed rupees 7,50,000. Okay, fine. Next, what it is said, cost of borrowings are included as under. So up to 2,50,000 it is 10%. Between 2,50,000 and 1 rupee to rupees 6,25,000 is 14%, and between 6,25,000 and 12 rupees, this is 12 rupees or 1 rupee, and rupees 10 lakh will be 16% per annum. Then the tax rate is 50%. Then we need to work out the earnings per share and the scheme which would meet the objective of the management. See here, nothing extra, nothing different from the previous sums has been given to you. Only that you have to use your logic and then proceed. Okay, see. Now here what will be the three options to us? There is no preference share now, no retained earnings, only two forms of capital. One is equity and one is debt. Okay, now the first question to you, anyone can answer. First question is, if I give you the first option, that is raising a debt of 2 lakh, in this option, what will be the amount of equity shares? What will be the amount of equity capital? Tell me. Anyone can answer. Suppose I'm giving you the first option where the company will raise a debt of 2 lakh. If it is so, then what will be the amount of equity? Tell me the answer, please. Ashish, what is the answer? If we take the first option, that is debt of 2 lakh, then what will be the equity capital here? Mm-hmm.
12 lakhs.
12 lakh is the total requirement. No, 12 lakh is the total requirement. Now the options are, if you raise this 12 lakh, out of this 12 lakh, if you raise 2 lakh by debt, then what will be the equity capital amount?
10 lakhs.
10 lakhs, exactly. So that is how you should apply your logic. So first option will be 2 lakh debt and 10 lakh equity. Second option will be what? Ashish only you will tell me. Second option is, if 6 lakh is debt, then equity capital will be how much?
6 lakhs.
6 lakh. Understood? This is how you will proceed. And the third option will be 10 lakh is debt. Then how much will be equity capital? It will be
2 lakhs.
2 lakhs. Exactly. Easy, right? So make columns, make a table first. Let us go step by step. Make a table first and make 4 columns. First column will be a bigger one, then second, third, fourth will be small columns where you will write the amounts. Make a table quickly. Make a table of 4 columns. First column will be of particulars column, second column, third column and fourth column. Make. First column will be particulars. Second column, write down option 1. Third column, write down option 2. And the last column, write down option 3. Made. So in first column, write down particulars. In the first column, write down particulars. First column, write down particulars. Second column, write down rupees. Heading. Then under particulars, write down first item as date. Under particulars, first item will be date. Those are given directly. So you write 2 lakh, 6 lakh and 10 lakh. For the 3 columns, write down 2 lakh, 6 lakh and 10 lakh. Two lakh, 6 lakh, 10 lakh. Then write down equity capital. Equity capital. So as Ashish has sorted that out, it will be 10 lakh for the first option, 6 lakh for the second option and 2 lakh for the third option. So write 10, 6 and 2 for the 3 columns respectively. That is how your total investment will stand at 12 lakh for all. You can skip this item also. It is clearly, it will be a child work if you add and write. So no need to write. You can simply write debt, then equity capital. Then you will write number of equity shares. Then you will write number of equity shares. Number of equity shares is important for us because once we know the earnings available to the equity shareholders, then we need to divide that by the number of shares in order to get the value of earnings per share. So that is how we will calculate the number of equity share here itself. You can do it later and also, there is no hard and fast rule, but we will go step by step. So we will calculate the number of equity share here itself. So third item you write number of equity share. Okay. Now another question. Anyone can answer this question. It is given, and in the screen you can see that for the first two options, the denominator is 40. Why the denominator of the third option is 25? Can anyone tell? For the first two option, the denominator you can see it is 40. But why the denominator of the third option is 25? Who knows the answer? Another chocolate he or she will get. If anyone can answer. One chocolate is due for Pratiksha Chetri. She will get it once we meet in college. Today, another chocolate will be due. Who knows the answer? Tell me.
Ma'am, it is 25 because the amount of borrowing is more than 7,50,000.
Yes, very good. Who is this? Nidhi?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Nidhi. Okay, very good. Nidhi also is due with a chocolate from me. So, see, in this question, it is mentioned that the current market price is 40. But if the amount of borrowing, that means borrowing means what? Debt. If the amount of borrowing exceeds 7,50,000, then the market price is going to drop to 25. So in the third option, the amount of borrowing is 10 lakh, which is more than 7,50,000. That is why the market price per share of the third option will drop to 25. Understood? So write down number of equity share. How are we calculating? The amount of equity capital divided by market price. That is how we will get the number of equity share, isn't it? So for the first option, equity capital is 10 lakh. So 10 lakh divided by 40, which is the present market price. For the second option, it will be 6 lakh, which is the equity capital amount divided by 40, present market price. For the third option, it will be equity capital of 2 lakh divided by 25 market price. So 2 lakh by 25. So how much are you getting? For the first option, it will be 25,000. For the second option, it will be 15,000. And for the third option, it will be 8,000. Okay. Now let us start our calculation. Write down EBIT. First item, write down EBIT. EBIT is given as 2 lakh for all. Write down 2 lakh. EBIT 2 lakh for all. Okay. Then less write interest on debt. Less interest on debt. Interest on debt. Okay. Interest on debt. Since there is a range given to us, so we will write in three separate ranges, okay, and find out what will be the rate of interest. No specific rate of interest is given in this problem. That is the only difference from of this problem from the previous problems. Okay, so interest on debt is first you write 10%, then 14%, and third one 16%. These are the three ranges given to us. So write 10%, 14%, and 16%. Okay. Now see, for the first option, the amount of loan is how much? Tell me, for the first option, amount of loan is how much? First
Ma'am,
option,
2 lakhs.
2 lakhs. So it is falling within the first option, first range, that is up to 2,50,000. It is 10%, right? So the first option will fall under the range of 10%. So write down in 10% place, in 10 corresponding to 10%, write down 20,000. 20,000 means 10% of 2 lakh. 10% of 2 lakh is 20,000 you write. $20,000. For the first option, amount of interest will be 20,000. Okay. Now come to the second option, where the amount of loan is 6 lakh. Okay, amount of loan is 6 lakh. Now, if the amount of loan is 6 lakh, then clearly this 6 lakh amount is falling in two ranges. One is up to 2,50,000, interest will be charged at 10%. Then rest of 3,50,000, 6 lakh minus 2,50,000 means how much? 3,50,000. So for this 3,50,000, you will have to pay interest at the rate of 14%, because 3,50,000, this extra 3,50,000, which is beyond 2,50,000, it is falling in the range of the second one. Second range it is falling. Is it clear? Am I clear to everyone? Please unmute and tell me, is it clear to you?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. Okay. See, in 6 lakh, 6 lakh is an amount which is inclusive of the first range given to us, that is 2,50,000, and also it is falling in the range of 6,25,000. That is the second range, isn't it? So what we have to do is up to 2,50,000. Suppose, see, for example, you want to take a loan. All right, your loan requirement is 6 lakh. One bank is offering you 2,50,000 at 10%. Okay, and one bank is telling that I can give you 6 lakh, but your rate of interest will be 14%. Two banks are there, two options are there. Listen to me very carefully, okay? One bank is telling we will be able to give you 2,50,000 only, but at the rate of interest of 10%. Another bank is ready to give you entirely 6 lakh of rupees, which you need, but their rate of interest will be 14%. So you will see that if I take this 2,50,000 from the first bank, which is giving me a 10%, and rest out of this 6 lakh, rest 3,50,000 at 14%, then my interest amount that I will have to pay to the second bank will be minimum. Also, I'll be able to avail of the first option's privilege, which is giving me loan as 10%. Won't you think like that? That one bank is giving me 2,50,000 at 10%. So I'll take 2,50,000 at 10% and will pay 25,000 to the first bank. And from the second bank, then I don't need 6 lakh because 2,50,000 I have taken already from the first bank. So rest 3,50,000 is required now. Rest 3,50,000. For this I'll pay 14% interest. Isn't that a better option? Instead of paying 14% of 6 lakh rupee, you are paying 10% on 2,50,000 and 14% on 3,50,000. Isn't that a better option? Now is it clear? Now is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So 2,50,000 you will take from the first bank, which is giving you a 10%. So 10% of 2,50,000 will give you 25,000. You will have to pay 25,000. Now, and the rest of the 3,50,000 you will avail from the second bank, which is giving you 14% rate of interest. So how much 14% of 3,50,000? Find out how much. 14% of 3,50,000 is how much?
49,000.
49,000. So now see, okay, now you let us verify whether we are winning or losing. Suppose we are doing like this, then how much total interest we are paying? 25,000 plus 49,000. That means how much? How much? 64,000 we are paying. Right? Total how much we are paying? Sorry, we are paying
74,000.
74,000. We are paying 74,000. Instead of this, if we would have taken totally 6 lakh at 14%, how much we would have to pay? 14% of 6 lakh is how much?
84,000.
84,000. So this way we are saving 10,000 rupees, isn't it? Is it clear to all of you? Is it clear? If we do like this, we avail of all the options available to us, then we will be able to save 10,000 rupees. So we'll do like this. We'll take 2,50,000 at 10% and rest 3,50,000 at 14%. Is it clear? Please tell me. Is it clear now to all of you?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Okay. So similarly, do for the third option. For the third option, what we will do? We need how much? 10 lakh rupees. Okay. So 10 lakh. So what we will do? First 2,50,000 we will take at 10%. Okay. Then how much left? 7,50,000. So out of 7,50,000, we can still take 2,50,000 to 6,25,000. That means how much? 3,50,000, 4,55,000, 50. Okay. 3,75,000, no? Second range is giving you how much? Availing of the second range, how much can you take maximum? 2,50,000 to 6,25,000, how much?
Ma'am, 3,75,000.
3,75,000. So 3,75,000 at 14% is how much? Three lakh 75 at 14%.
52,500.
52,500. Next, how much extra is required? 2,50,000 you have taken, 3,75,000 you have taken. Total is how much that you have taken till now? 2,50,000 plus 3,75,000 is how much? Two lakh 50,000 plus 3,75,000.
6,25,000.
6,25,000. Then how much else you need now? Out of 10 lakh, you have taken 6,25,000. So how much more you need?
3,75,000.
3,75,000. So 3,75,000. So 3,75,000. This much you will have to take at 16%. Calculate 16% of 3,75,000. 16% of 3,75,000. How much?
60,000.
60,000. Okay. So understood this part, calculation of interest on debt. Have you all understood? Calculation of this interest amount. Is it clear? This is how you will have to calculate. if ranges are given to you, not directly you will calculate at 16%, because you are a finance manager. You have to take the best decision. You have to take reap all the benefits that are available in the market. Okay, this is how you will have to calculate interest on debt. Is it clear to all of you? Please tell me.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, rest of the things are all same. You do it on your own. We have been doing it since the first sum. Total interest you will calculate. So profit before tax you will calculate from EBIT. You will deduct total interest. You will get profit before tax. From that you will deduct tax. You will get profit after tax. There is nothing else. No equity share. Nothing else is given. So simply you will calculate earnings per share. How? You will divide the profit after tax by the equity shares number that you have calculated already in the third step. Complete this sum. Okay, complete this sum now. I am taking attendance. By that time you finish off this sum. Now only plus and minus and division is required. So you do it on your own. Aryan, Ashish, Ishika Chaudhary, Kajal, Kasak, Muskan Gupta, Namrata, Nidhi, Muskan Gupta, Namrata, Nidhi, Pratiksha, Priyanka. Kajal, Kasak, Muskan Gupta, Namrata, Nidhi, Pratiksha, and Priyanka. Finish off this sum and then you will tell me the answer and leave the class. Okay. These calculations on your screen can be wrong, so please calculate on your own. Yes, have you completed? You're leaving. All are leaving. Why? Have you completed?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Namrata, tell me the answer.
Ma'am, 3.6, 4.2, and 3.90.
Okay. So the calculations in the book are correct, no?
Ma'am,
Okay. So which one will you recommend? The one which is having the
option 2.
second option, that is the highest EPS. Okay. All right. Fine. So this sum is over. Tomorrow we'll meet again. Bye bye. Have a nice day.